Hi everybody, this is Y with Shenanigans with the Burgs. I want to welcome you to my channel. If you're returning, thank you, and if you're new, welcome, welcome. Good morning everybody. We are headed out. We have just 9.5 miles training today, so we are going on a almost 10-mile course, and I'm going to film on the way, so keep watching. Okay, taking bets on whether or not you think it's going to rain on us. Is it going to rain on our 10-mile parade? Looking kind of gloomy. Okay, so we are on the parkway where I showed you last time how pretty it was. And the Adopt a Highway came through and picked up all the trash, so it's relatively clean, but I'm surprised at how much trash there still is when they just came and picked it up. Like the trash bags, we just passed them. Unbelievable. So there's a threat of rain. There are lots of people out running today. Lots. I mean, we are closing in on Richmond Marathon weekend, so lots of people out today. Oh, I missed that. I didn't have the camera on. Oops. I was showing you that we have leaves that are changing already. Maybe I'll see some up here. Nope. There were some leaves back there. Pretty. Fall is in the air. Lots of pine straw on the ground. That is another sign of fall. Yeah. Some of the trees are starting to change. Oh, there's one that's changed already. Yeah. It's beautiful out here today. Beautiful. More beginning of fall coloring. These leaves are turning yellow. Pretty soon the grass won't be green anymore. Yeah. This is the other great road to run down. There's a nice hill here for running down. Yeah. Our favorite Indian restaurants in that little complex. I know I said that last time, right? Oh well. Some things don't change. Speed limit 35, honey. You better slow down. Hey guys. We are almost a quarter of the way. Running down a pretty good incline. Stay tuned. Okay, so this is Broad Street. It's like the busiest street in all of Richmond, Virginia. It goes from the next county over all the way through downtown. It is the busiest, and out here at Short Pump, which is all of this stuff back here, the mall is back there and everything, it can be a parking lot, an absolute parking lot. Not at 8:30, 9:15 on a Sunday. Everybody's at church, I guess, because it is pretty empty. I could be wrong, and it could be up one block, but I'm pretty sure this is it. Okay, so Stephanie, if you're watching, this is where that Dunkin' Donuts used to be, where we had to stop and get you a Band-Aid when we were training for your 40th birthday half marathon. Dunkin' is now gone. Okay, so now we get to cross over Broad Street. You're going to see some of the traffic that I'm talking about. This is pretty awful area here. One of the worst, because the stoplights are so close together that the traffic backs up all the way to the next stoplight. Oh, I hear a popo. Did you hear it? All right, there it is, people. Broad Street. Oh, look, there's a little bin. Oh, of course. Hanging out of his window is a little bin. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Look at the color on this. I bet you this color's early because of car exhaust. There's my local Hobby Lobby back in the distance. Five Below is behind this Longhorn steak. Jimmy John's, where the retreat subs came from, is right here in this building. This is like, this is Short Pump. It is still in Henrico / Richmond, Virginia. But they call this Short Pump something. Because the mall is a Short Pump Village. That's what it is. And they have concerts in the park down here sometimes. And it's got a neat little, it's called Old Brick Road. That's got some neat little shops and restaurants and stuff. I'll show you when we get down there. There's Ford's Garage. That's where some of the ladies went to try to eat on a Saturday night. I think it was Friday or Saturday. It's the newest restaurant down here, I believe. Dave & Buster's is right behind it. Then we have, okay, I'll turn you back on when we get there. When they were first building this, we thought, oh my gosh, this would be so cool to live here and then be able to walk to whatever you wanted to do. Now that it's fully developed, there's no way for love nor money would I live down here. It's really pretty, but it is so crowded and people are just like walking on top of people. It's just, of course, it's Sunday morning. It doesn't look that way now. Plenty of parking, honey. See by Thai restaurant over here. Vogue Lashes and Spa over here. They're open 7 days a week. They were open right now. Okay. We got a cigar shop over here. Salty Paws. I imagine Phoenix Hair Salon. Salty Paws. I imagine that's a pet store. Oh no, it's a doggy ice cream bar and bakery. Oh my word. Oh my word. That has Benson's name written all over it, doesn't it? Now he would need it. He's bougie that way. If mommy and daddy don't make it, he's not eating it. There's a gym. Oh, it's part of the apartments. Okay, so let me back up a little and show you a little bit about this. So, there's shops all down here, and there's apartments up here. Yeah, flats they call them here because you buy them, you don't rent them. I'm sure they have some rentals in there, but most of them are purchased, like condominiums or something. All right, this is the little area where they do like party in the park. They put an ice skating rink in here in the wintertime. And they put a stage up here and they do concerts and whatnot. Yeah, it's kind of cool. There's a loft hotel. Morning. Okay, over here we have Foxtail Coffee. And this is a really neat place. We've eaten here a couple of times. It is Park Lane, is that what it's called? Park Lane? It's a pub. I don't think so, because I still get the emails. Can you see it? Okay. Oh, it's gone now. Okay. Never mind. I was going to pan up and let you see it, but never mind. Oh, no, there it is. There's Park Lane. Park Lane Tavern. Oh, but there's a big sign on the door. They closed the doors. They sure did. That's why the sign wasn't up where I was looking. Okay. Edwards Jones. This place makes fresh sushi. Okay. Let's see. What do we have here? Is this Burger Box or whatever? I'm pretty sure this is a burger place. I could be wrong. Nope, that's gone too. That was a pizza joint. All right. And then in the heart of all of this is a Whole Foods, a TJ Maxx, an REI, and a Golf Galaxy. Is that what it is? Golf Galaxy? A golf store. And South University. And then we are going to get to the end of this street and we are going to turn and go down and around a little pond, man-made water area. So yeah, we were just reminiscing about when none of this was back here. They were just building it. There's a Home Goods here. How would you like to live directly across the street from Home Goods? Like, really? So, if I had to live here, we're coming up on the area where I wouldn't mind living. It's a little quieter, calmer, not directly across the street from Home Goods or Golf Galaxy. Some of these homes have elevators in them. They're very pretty. They're beautiful. Back in 2012, 2013, they were going for like $300,000. Now, some of them are going for over $1 million. How cray is that? So, if you lived in this corner house and your husband was a golfer, he could just cross the street to Golf Galaxy. Hello? So yeah, we're getting into the area where it's much quieter, much calmer. You don't have a lot of foot traffic because all of that stuff is back for oh my goodness. Sherry, honey, this is for you. OMG. Flamingo heaven. Sherry loves her flamingos. So, okay, so the iron grates on the windows here is kind of unsettling because it's not that kind of an area. So here, when I turn the corner, this is where I would live if I had to pick a house out here. It's just, oh, I want to cross. Oops, I screwed up. There's just the only traffic that comes back here are walkers, runners, and people who live here. There's not any real traffic. So look at these. They're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. These are the newest, I think, aren't they, honey? Yeah, these are the newest. They were built in the mid, I don't know, around 2012 through 2016. And they are beautiful. They're huge though. They're 4 levels. Many of them have a 4th level balcony patio. That is really kind of neat. You're right next to the highway and they've done a really good job of keeping that sound away. I don't know if they have a brick up closer to the highway. But it's relatively quiet. It's calm, serene, and peaceful. So if I had to choose one of these homes, it would be on this street here. Yeah? Yeah. The only downfall to having a home on this street here is the geese. The geese are something else here. They, it's called Geese Landing, this road here. And because we're coming up on, as soon as we get past these houses right up here, there's water. So I'm surprised we aren't seeing all the geese poop. Usually these sidewalks are covered in it. But they've done a really good job. They've added lighting up here and it's just beautiful. So yeah, I imagine the closer you are to the water, the more you get into the $1 million homes. Wouldn't you say? But look at how it's all this width and 4 windows wide. Okay, so I've been filming a lot, so that mile was over 16. It's all right. And then 4 windows wide in front. Like, these are massive houses, massive. And they're 4 levels with 2-car garage. Yeah. So there are geese in the water. I'm really surprised. They must have just cleaned them or something. It's usually covered with geese poop here. I'm surprised there aren't more people here. So we're going to run around this little water pond. We've seen it full. We've seen it empty. We've seen it in repair. Wow, they put shrubbery in here since we were here last. Well, that's your... Okay, there's a bunch of poop. That looks like dog poop, though. Okay, so these shrubbery, the lights were here the last time, but all of this pretty shrubbery was not here. And they have it about every 6 lights. But I'm going to run this, so I'll be back. So here's what the back of these units look like. It's like a 2.5-car garage. Single garage door. Let me get past these trees. So there's a deck on the back of these. These are only 3-story, I think. Unless the 4th story is in the front. So here's one where you can see the rooftop deck. Yeah, kind of cool. So in case you wanted to know what I fuel with on my runs, candy corn, my friends, candy corn. And Cliff Blocks. And then Mike has in his stash over there beef jerky. That's what we fuel with. Sorry. I just put a whole bunch in my mouth. How often do we fuel? About every 3 miles. I've been fueling with candy corn for a while. We need to be done. I've been fueling with candy corn for a while. I had to see a sports nutritionist. Being bariatric, my choices were limited. I've since found out that I can eat just about anything. So I can carb load the night before a big run, and I can do some of the blocks and stuff that I didn't think I could do before, since we found out what the reason was why I couldn't eat. What is this? Somebody put floaties in the pond. You're not supposed to swim out here. So here's another pond. This one's separate from the one we were just at. It's got chemicals in it because it's blue. Oh, there's a crane over there. I don't know if you can see him. Isn't that Melanie's favorite bird? He's big. There's a duck behind him. Wow, there's 2 ducks that are not bothered by this big old monster bird of whatever it is. That thing is huge. Yeah, I don't want him chasing me, so we are out of here. Okay, so we're going to change our little map a little bit. We were supposed to go up to that stoplight, but we're going to turn here and we're going to run through Short Pump Park. It's a really pretty little running area, walking area, and it comes out into a big park with 2 dog parks, and a playground and parking lot, and it's really nice. It's got a little bridge, and we'll take you through the whole thing. Short Pump Park. The first time I ran through here was during my daughter's 40th birthday half marathon. So sorry if the camera is juggly. I'm running at the moment. My feet are getting heavy, so I'm ready for this to just be over. However, we just went the long way because this is twisty and windy and not just straight. So it's probably more steps than if we had gone to the stoplight. But that's okay. It'll be prettier, that's for sure. So here's the little wooden bridge. Be careful, the wood is wet. There's a little covered bench area over here. So if we got caught in the rain, we could sit a spell. Oh look, they have a little nature walk through here. A labyrinth. Huh. So we're 6 miles in to a 10-mile run. Hey, we're on the downside now. Of course, this is all incline. Doesn't look like it to y'all on the camera, but this is an incline. When you're trying to keep a pace, it can be breathtaking. And I don't mean that in a good way. Oh, look, little birdhouse. It really is a nicely well-maintained park. I don't know how. There's no money in Henrico County in the budget. Lots of people going in and out of the dog park. Maybe I'll slow down this time and actually film the dog park. I bet you this one's cleaner than the one at our apartment. We won't take Benson to the one at our apartment anymore because people just let their dogs in and take off, come back and get their dog, and there's just dog poop everywhere. Well, I don't know if people take care of their animals the way I do. Would that make Benson sick? Better off just to not go. So my dog suffers because other people are idiots. Because he seemed to like it. It's more health reasons for me. All right, over here on the left is this really nice dog park. Yeah, there's 2 of them. Okay, look, nobody's watching that dog. Yeah, it's really nice. Okay, welcome to the Born Learning Trail. Okay. Oh, look, you can bathe your dog here. Okay, I digress. That man went and picked up that dog's poop. Oh. Okay, this is a massive dog park, people. There's 2. There's a little dog and a big dog. And there are lots of people with lots of dogs in there. And then this house here, this building, is public restrooms that are well maintained. When my daughter and I were running our half marathon, this was the midpoint. So we stopped and used the facilities. Oh, somebody's painting on the way back here. Painting on the something. Whoa! I just walked off the curb, y'all. I sure did. I sure did. That's really kind of neat. I take it he's supposed to be there. Yeah. So that, my friends, was Short Pump Park. And then we have, this is the complex where our favorite Hallmark store is and our favorite Indian restaurant. Back in a bit. They lowered the speed limit to 25, honey. Better slow down. Oh wow, these people got it going on with the gardens. Oh my. Makes me miss ours. So they did the same thing with the PVC piping that we did. But I like that they used the fencing. That's super cool. Okay, so we are in the last like half a mile, 3/4 of a mile of this 9.5 mile run today. We did figure out a way to make it more like 9.5 than 10. Yeah, we suck. We did meet lots of dogs today. Big ones, little ones. The weather held out, so if you were listening at the beginning, I was taking bets on whether or not we were going to run in the rain. I probably just jinxed myself, because up to this point, it has been nothing but a glorious day for running. Not too hot, not too cold. The breeze was just perfect. I do wish I'd worn shorts instead of capris. My leggings are I'm gonna have to peel them off of me from the sweat. But we are headed back to the Publix, where we will go and get the last few things off of our grocery list for this week. And then we're gonna go home, start some steak tips in the slow cooker, and call it a day. My back is hurting. That kidney stone is going to be the death of me, I swear. Yeah, my feet feel heavy. My back is a little sore. But yeah, we're ready for this half marathon. We are ready. Here we are, we did it. Our average was 15:14. We had a couple of really slow miles because I was filming. So we picked up this new, it's a 30 grams of protein per serving, ultra filtered milkshake. It's by Elevation, and that is an Aldi brand. So I picked it up because I've been buying the Core Power. It's not quite Core Power. It's not a good replacement for Core Power. But in a pinch, it's really not that bad. It tastes more like malted milk than it does chocolate milk. It needs a little more chocolatey flavor. So if I was at home, I would just add some chocolate syrup to it and shake it up. It would probably be perfect. Don't you think? Yeah, not bad. But you're supposed to get some protein in your body within 30 minutes of any kind of vigorous exercise or running. So this is your PSA. Get your protein in. Mine is always in the form of liquid, because after I run, I just can't. I can't with the food. I will take a bite of your banana though. Bananas are always good at the finish line. Although it wasn't a finish line, we realized today we are ready for this half marathon. We are ready. So we're going to finish this banana and drink, and then we're going to go in and do our grocery shopping. So have a fab day, everybody. And that, my friends, is what $56 buys you. Oh my gosh. Actually, we did pretty good. My bill, oh, come on, was $53.28, but I saved $34.45 on this grocery trip. We got a lot of stuff.
Thank you so much for checking out the video. Thank you for stopping by the channel. If you don't mind, on your way out, hit the thumbs up button. It sure does help. And if you want to be notified of future videos, hit that notification bell, and you'll be notified the next time that there is a video on my channel. Also, leave me a comment. I love reading your comments. Have a fab day.